Late on a Saturday night on February 1st, the Luka Dončić trade woke a lot of casual NBA fans out of their nap until the playoffs.
This came out of nowhere.
Blockbuster doesn't really even describe what happens here.
We'll be talking about this trade as arguably the worst trade in the history of this league.
And in the midst of all the chaos that followed, there's been a steadying force for the Mavs who's been readily available and productive. The most ironic part about this, though, is that it's a guy who's been viewed as literally the opposite of steady and reliable throughout major stretches of his career. And I feel that because of that stigma, this man is still getting disrespected despite turning in an all-star level season and being a leader when the Mavs need one the most. Kyrie Irving is that man. But there's a problem. When Kyrie's name makes the headlines, it's not about how he's been the leader for the Mavs that they've needed this season. It's not about how he's been balling like Uncle Drew, averaging nearly 25, 5, and 5 on just about 48% from the floor. It's not about the game, man. Nah, when Kyrie's name comes up, it seems to be consistently tied to rumors. Oh, look at how he changed his background on X to Lakers colors following the Luka trade, or oh, we just know the LeBron reunion has to be coming up. So why is no one seeming to give Kyrie the respect he deserves throughout all this? We're getting to the bottom of that today. It's a fact that Kyrie Irving has been at the center of a lot of drama throughout his NBA career. He asked to be traded away from LeBron to lead his own team. He said he'd resign with that team before leaving in free agency a year later to play for his hometown team. He got in some murky waters there with the Twitter fingers and was dropped by Nike and suspended by the team. Then, knowing he wouldn't extend his contract, he was traded to Dallas. Right before this trade went down, though, NBA insider Ben Golliver doubled down on the narrative that Kyrie was a locker room wrecker. Here was his take on the GOAT podcast.
This is what the Lakers should do. They need to do whatever they can possibly do to talk up his value, their interest in him, his ability to be a part of a championship core. They need to, pull out all the clutch stops to build up Kyrie Irving as this dramatic, franchise-changing
revolutionary
asset.
addition.
And they need,
yeah,
100%. And they need to get the Dallas Mavericks to bite. There is no better way to blow up the Dallas Mavericks culture from the inside than dropping Kyrie Irving on a team with Luka Dončić and having that thing go completely crazy. If Kyrie can't make it work in Brooklyn, how the is he going to live in Texas on a regular basis?
Except literally the exact opposite of this happened. Kyrie arrived in the Lone Star State and was an instant net positive for the Mavs. In a down year, Irving's arrival at least gave Dallas a shot at making the play-in before they decided to forego that route and keep their top 10 protected pick, which ended up being Cason Wallace, who was traded to OKC for the 12th pick, Derek Lively. And we all know how crucial Lively was alongside Luka and Kyrie, who gelled instantly well. In only one full season together, they became arguably the best duo in the league as they took down one playoff opponent after the next, including an absolute statement in the Western Conference Finals against the 3-seed Timberwolves on their way to the 2024 NBA Finals.
It helped me mature a lot. I realized to see the game in a different way. And obviously in the court, it's amazing to play with a guy like him.
The way Luka talked about him, shoot. That's the man we all hoped he'd mature into. But yet, the disrespect and slights somehow continued this season. But real quick, if you're enjoying this video and want to get rewarded for supporting the channel, check out the description. Hitting the like and subscribe buttons are quick and easy ways to support what we got going on around here as well. And let me know in the comments down below, why do you think that no one is seeming to give Kyrie the respect he deserves throughout all this? Appreciate y'all. Let's get back into this. Entering the 2024-2025 NBA season, the wear and tear on Luka's body from the trip to the finals and Olympic qualifiers with Slovenia had caught up to him. He never appeared fully in shape in the games he did suit up for in the young season, and on Christmas Day, he officially went out after a non-contact injury, and these would turn out to be his final moments in a Mavs uniform. Although Dallas didn't win their Christmas Day matchup with the Wolves, you know who nearly brought them back from a 28-point deficit late in the third? You guessed it.
Luka Dončić down at the ball game, done for the rest of the evening. The result of a calf strain. Irving, though, taking the opportunity to go to work with the reverse layup and one. Irving with pace, got to him, got the layup, and one! Wow, he popped the clutch.
Uncle Drew dropped 39 and outdueled everyone, including Anthony Edwards, who could do nothing but sing his praises.
It was tough, man. You know, Kyrie's to me, he's the greatest point guard, man. So anytime he gets going, it's tough to stop him, man. So, you know, we got a couple big stops down the stretch, and we got some buckets, so that helped us.
What did you guys talk about just then a second ago, you and him?
He know he's my favorite point guard of all time, so it's always a battle. Like last year in the playoffs, you know, we was battling, so it's always a battle. I love going against him. I love the ISOs. I love the matchup.
Yup, Mr. I Got Kyrie experienced that sauce firsthand in the 24 Western Conference Finals, so I would expect an answer like this from him by now.
My matchup gonna be Kyrie, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna see what I can do versus him.
The game.
Anyway, this game was just one example of the elite level of ball Irving has been turning in this season. 3 40-plus point games and 8 30-plus point games all contributed to his average of nearly 25 a night prior to the All-Star break. And speaking of All-Star, despite playing at an All-Star level, while also winning a one-on-one King of the Court contest against all his Mavs teammates to prove that he's still one of the best ISO players in the league, he still wasn't selected as a West All-Star and wouldn't have played in the game if not for his now teammate Anthony Davis's injury. So yeah, make it make sense to me. The man has played a huge role in keeping Dallas in the playoff picture in a crowded West without the team's best player for most of the season and now permanently. And one of the only things people can talk about is how he changed his X banner and profile picture colors to purple and gold. Man, come on now. Final example to put an end to this Kyrie disrespect. February 12th, 2025. The depleted Mavs are hosting the Warriors, who hadn't dropped a game since acquiring Jimmy Butler III. Apparently, he's Butler III now, so definitely not Michael Jordan's son.
No.
Anyway, Dallas has no Anthony Davis or PJ Washington. Their starting lineup is Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, and much due respect, but these 3 other guys. The main headline is that it's Kyrie versus Steph, and for all the Steph fans who watch my channel, I know you're out there, and this may hurt, but
He had no doubt in his mind coming off that handoff that he's going to pull another one. The trifecta. Kyrie Irving taking over the game here in the third. Kyrie Irving on fire in the quarter. Yeah, Kyrie is just putting on a show, taking over, gets the first one uncontested, and now it is on. Kyrie doing his work off the catch and then off the pull-up out of the backcourt, bringing this fans base to their feet. A lot of fans changing their reactions to joy here tonight, but there still are some fans really upset. For Irving, he'll try it and hit it! 42 for Kyrie! Butler drives into the chest of Irving, no whistle, and now they call it offensive foul on Butler. Kyrie Irving as good as he's been on offense. Maybe the play of the game, his defense. Give him credit.
42 points, 7 threes, 7 rebounds to outduel Steph, who finished with 25 points and 8 assists to secure the 111-107 primetime W. And what he said after the game might have been an even better look than anything he did on the court on this night.
So I'm just grateful to be one of the leaders on the team, be able to stand in front of some uncomfortable moments that go on and, just deal with them and let everybody know that, we just got to give each other some grace. When fandom arises or fanaticism or, when people are cheering on for their home team or people that they love and then they change teams, you got to give them grace. So, you just got to take it one day at a time, be patient, and, we're just going to put our best foot forward for not only Dallas, but for the rest of the world that's watching and supporting us. So I appreciate MFFL. You guys are keeping me going. Appreciate you.
Case in point, ask anyone around the league. LeBron, Anthony Edwards, even direct competitors at his position like Steph. They all been singing the praises of Kyrie. In a turbulent time for the Mavs, at least fans can be grateful they got Kai out there. And from the perspective of someone who just likes to watch great basketball, I'm glad to get to see this man go to work at a high level. So where does this leave us in the Kyrie discourse overall? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Why do you think that no one is seeming to give Kyrie the respect he deserves? Is that ever going to change? And to relive Luka and Kyrie's run to the 2024 finals, check out the video in the bottom right corner of your screen. And I'll be back with another episode of Topic Tackle coming soon. As always, stay solid, people.